Hello my royals, I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we started on the Master Trainers and took down 3 of the 6 that we need for the special event. In this episode, we're going to be showing those other 3 Master Trainers and the strongest trainers you can face. If you do all 6. Well, the strongest trainer you get for beating 6 of them. But I do want to be up front. The other 3 Master Trainers, my Starmie, my Dragonite, and my Venusaur ones, I already did them. Just so they could be done. I will show you what I did, but I will talk more about the strategy for a lot of them, which is simply one thing. Well, a few things. With this battle. Psychic Harrison. First off, you'll see with our Polars here, level, it's level 82. Oh, level them. Secondly, use candies. They help a bunch. Finally, well, thirdly, use cheese. Doesn't matter, cheese the battle. And then, just hope you got lucky. That is the best thing I can think of. Because luck won me my Venusaur battle. Luck may win this battle for me right now. That's just how these battles go. Mind you, I am out leveling this Starmie. If he gets a low roll, then I win this, but if not, toughed it out so you went full stab. There's that luck. And I know this Psywave, if he does good enough damage. Ta-da! Seems you like true strength. That's what a lot of these battles come down to. Luck. It is an unfortunate thing, but that's what they really come down to. Luck. By the way, these are the levels of the team. It was so Wolfsbane could complete his. I was able to do Polaris and Volgas at level 76 because I found strategies and had good luck with them. But Wolfsbane went entirely down to luck. But hey, he did it. And that's what I can say. They're done. I will at least show that was the strategy I did for the Starmie one. Here's the one I did for the Dragonite one. Because I at least want to show you guys what I did for them. When I was able to beat them. This one wasn't as bad. And unfortunately involved like cheese strats as well. Basically I knew I was faster, so I was like, okay. I also got a freeze on this thing. With an ice punch, so I got to survive a move. Ice beam. That fades away. Then I know it's probably going to go for like outrage or something, so I protect to immediately shut down the outrage. Like that. And then I know protect does not work in succession. Well, it has a low chance of working, so I set up another substitute. Saying outrage is it. Faded. Then I know it's second outrage, so I protect this turn. Stop it, but it also stops its outrage. Then I put up a substitute and then ice punch it again, now that it reflects off, even though I probably could have gone. At this point, this is the strategy. At this point, I would also have done if you want to, you can also toxic as well. This thing hits itself. Sorry, I immediately win this turn. That's it. You could have also toxic this thing to also help it. Because if you're not a poison type, then you can toxic the things and stall them out. And finally, we have Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane's battle took a while, and again, it came down to pure luck. How this went out. And I'm just happy that I was able to do it. By the way, I'm not teleporting to the Pokemon Link because that's where something is, and I don't want to show that off yet. I will. Check. I need Volga. So we can fly us. We can just go right over. I guess this is one of the gate buildings you can't fly over, because apparently you can fly over gate buildings. There we go. Alright, here's the door. Go on through. And we need to get back to the Venusaur trainer, which is just right through Victory Road. So just do this. Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon there. Yeah, you can just fly over Victory Road. And Wolfsbane, you can be out for your battle. So again, she came down to severe luck. Like, no joke. Luck is what happened with her. Apologies for that. Here's our Venusaur. During my attempts at this, I found out she does about half damage with the light screen up, because she immediately goes for Sludge Bomb, because that's her best move against Shield. And it does about 50 damage with the light screen up. Then, once you put up light screen, you put up a reflect, because she again goes for outrage, which then goes to 50 as well. Maybe even less. Then it's just Sludge Bomb all the way. And then you just keep sludge bombing. And at this point, I know it's like 5 hits. She gets confused. I go for Sludge Bomb. Now I believe her AI is coded for her to go... Great Sludge Bomb. Now she's guaranteed to go for Sludge Bomb. I go, like... Sludge Bomb here. It's not our confusion. Either way, if I got lucky and she didn't snap out confusion, she probably would have hit herself and I would have won. That's literally it. If you want better strategy against them, just level up, use candies, all that fun stuff. That's literally how these battles go. They're annoying at times, but they do provide challenge. At least most of the time. But with those challenges done, we're heading on back to... What? Celadon. What are we doing back here? Didn't we already do everything here? Technically yes, but I forgot to do a few things. One of the things we're doing is we're going to reteach moves to some people. Brick Break. Not Brick Break actually, I was thinking of something. What was I thinking about? Thunderbolt, I want to teach back to Polaris for your stuff. And Scald as well. A lot of this is going to be me reteaching moves. As boy do they need it. Now that we no longer have the Master Trainers. So frankly, I'm done with them. I'm through with them. Never want to do them again. They're kind of annoying. Shadow Ball. You need Shadow Ball. To counteract your Ice Beam, which I'm surprised you one-hit KO'd your opponent. You lost Poison Jab for what? Surf. To be honest, I'll keep it just as a quirky move to use on you. Because we won't have any... Yeah, we won't have any fairy types coming up. Dazzling Gleam on our Star Polaris. To set you up for your opponent. And ta-da! Dazzling Gleam. Where is one? Alright, I want to teach Fire, Thunder Punch, and Outrage back to... Thunder Punch goes back to Volga. Now, one thing I do want to teach our Marowak. Yes, it can. Okay. I wanted to use Sword Stance, but it just had bad speed and just did not do anything with it, so... I'm going to do Rock Slide instead of Sword Stance. I thought it'd be fun, but I never got to use it. Sludge Bomb is still in full Spain's arsenal. Earthquake was something I thought about, and it could be fun to use this, especially just in like a dire scenario, which I actually do need this for something later on anyway. Then there's the outrage for Volga. And I need one more move to fix up Wolfsbane. We're also in the town which has an Eevee tutor that I want to teach Jack back some of his moves. And frankly, all we got rid of was Glitzy Glow, I think, for one thing. There's Mega Drain, I had it right there. This is just a backup heal for Wolfsbane. Just in case things go bad for him and needs to heal. There we go. I'll then just head into the Pokemon real quick. Just so we can fix up Jack's moveset just real quick. There you are. Yes. Glitzy Glow is what I want to use. I'm pretty sure I showed up Bouncing Bubble. There's Glitzy Glow. And I know I showed off Freezy Frost, Sizzle Slide. Pretty sure I'm fine with Jack's moveset. Just trust me, when I have a plan, I am not scared. Well, I'm a little scared of something coming up, but first off, back in this. Yeah, you remember this apartment sort of complex, I guess? Yeah, you gotta go to the 3rd floor. Head on up here. Yeah, one more level. And you come back to the Game Freak office. There is a coach trainer here. Not this guy. Here. Do you want to battle against me, the strongest coach trainer? This guy is Shigeki Morimoto. He is the, well, guy who basically created Pokemon, sort of. He's the one who created Mew and is... I know I read up on him, but he's basically the director of like a lot of Pokemon games. And he puts himself in as a battle. I know the latest one he did was Sword and Shield. I don't know if he put himself in Violet, but he put himself in as a battle. So, let's have a battle with Morimoto. Here I go. The strongest coach trainer. He will always have a full team of 6. Kangaskhan. Maybe this is the reason why I would have a... And he is level 54. This is not unlocked by being all the coach trainers. Not coach trainers, master trainers. This is unlocked by beating the game. That's why you can fight Morimoto. But, at this point, nothing should really hurt our team, and by this point, even if they have a type disadvantage, I was going to say they shouldn't hurt them that much, but I was going to say probably won't need my words here in a few minutes, but not that much. Little dance. And Wolfsbane is confused. In case you're wondering, Chansey's. It was a Chansey's what you really want to go for is that the size and the first catch bonus, even though they like to not get caught in the first try. But size, first catch, and like excellence, those nice, great, and excellence, primarily the excellence, you really want to go for those. That's how you get it. No, DarkriseKnight. Those are you come out. You're like the weakest of us, so why not come out and have some fun? I know you have a main starring role in the next battle we're doing, Fire Blast. This is a special attack, but it's also something he's very resistant against, so... Not Earthquake! Ah! Blizzard! Aha! Rock Slide. I think this guy uses like the strongest not strongest, the rarest Pokemon of the Safari Zone back in the day. Because that's what the Go Park replaced the Safari Zone. And like the 3 evolutions. 84. Machamp. Well, I know he's going to use a Jolteon at some point. Yeah. And down goes Morimoto. Down goes Machamp. And now it's Jolteon. Jolteon, yeah. That was all he had left, and he didn't want to send it out against Rhyhorn, but... Sorry, buddy. Shadow Ball. This could hurt him, but at this point... Yeah. Special defense goes down, but... Down it goes. Trainer Morimoto, when it comes down to it, you're strongest. What am I saying? He said something, I just really could not read it because it went too way too fast. You're strong, I'll give you this. 10 PP maxes. Maybe catch a bunch of Pokemon and love each and every one of them. Also, here, if you talk to this lady, welcome Pokemon Trainer, or would you like me to call you by a different title? This is where you can change your titles if you want to. I was initially going to start off here and show off the titles, but then I was like, well, let me just go forward by showing you the others. Showing you the Master Trainers and just being upfront about it like that. Just so you know, this is what I did off screen. Because really, the Master Trainers come down to luck. But if you are lucky enough, and you are able to beat the Master Trainers, you get to have a battle with someone. And you know what? I'm pretty sure there's a guy ad the Pokemon League to do Eevee Tutor. So I have Bouncy Bubble. In case I didn't show this off, I know I probably did Sizzly Slide. I know that for pretty certain I showed off Sizzly Slide. Healing up. And now we face the opponent who caused us to do all those Master Trainers. By the way, this video is not going to be 25 minutes. This is going to be however long it takes for us to beat this guy. And that's going to go with the next video as well. These are going to be pretty long because we're editing this. So Doge to the front. And this is why I said do not go to... I'm not going to the Pokemon League. If you Skydash to the Pokemon League after doing 6 Master Trainers, someone will be there for you, waiting for you. Up we go. He's not here right now, but he is. Here he is. He looked at you and ready to Pokeball. Do you want to battle him? Yes. This is Pokemon Trainer Red, the protagonist of the first games and of the Pokemon Adventures manga. And, well, you. Starting off, he is level 85. That is why you want to be as powerful as you can for these fights. Iron Tail's coming out. Hurts. Defense goes down, but we got an Earthquaker. That's why I was prepared. Bringing in the cavalry. This is a one-on-one, and there is no healing. This is basically a Master Trainer fight. Oh no. Well, I said I was going to battle him until we won, so... ain't that something? Batty bad, just set up Reflect. Do I want him to send out something specific next? Which he should because of Jack. Yes! Matcha. Now I can do Glitzy Glow. So I have Reflecting Light Screen set up. Superpower, this is going to hurt. Not as bad. That lowers your attack and defense. Sparkly Swirl, even though no one has a bad status, but like still. Ugh. Jack survived. Actually, this is perfect. Good thing I taught it this. Bouncy Bubble. This is literally just a HP absorption move. Surge HP. Not that much, but hey, it's at least something. And down goes Jack toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. Figured my Reflect or Light Screen would wear off soon, but let's do Glitzy Glow just to soften it up one more time. Wish we could have avoided any of these, but down goes Jack. He did his best. Good job. Reflect wore off. Volga, you're up next. Immediately start off with a wing attack. Down goes the Machamp. Next up, black screen's out. Lapras. This thing's tanky. Thunder Punch. Ice Shard. Ugh. Hate that you have that. And I know you're going to Ice Shard again. That's the bad thing. You're going to Ice Shard again. Yeah. Let's go Polaris. I know you have one thing in the back that I'm not prepared for. Back a horn. Toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad. Ugh. That's bad. That's really bad because I know there's one thing that Arcanine. I know Stormy isn't faster than this, so this thing's going to take... Oh! Skull! Ugh. Crunch. I gotta send in Marowak. Marowak has the best chance against a lot of these things. Pondering. Crunch. Hand got the fence down. Seriously? I'm prepared to switch controllers. Bone Ring was faster than it, so we were speed tied. Snorlax, that was what I was afraid of. This thing's bulky. Protect too, seriously. You have a toxic strategy, don't you? Bone Ring. Yeah, I need to put Bird Break on Marowak. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Managed to expel the poison so you wouldn't feel sad. Immediately, I'm switching to Wolfsbane. Not sticking around for that. Protect. This thing's trying to toxic stall me. I ain't letting that happen. Let's see if we can get this thing toxic as well. Do a Mega Evolution here, because, frankly, Wolfsbane's Mega Evolution isn't going to help us for the last Pokemon. Yes! Unless you have Rest. And I think I get away with everything that I just did. Sludge Bomb again. Knew it! You did have Rest. But I know I got a free turn to heal up myself. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Good, good, good. I basically get free turns to heal myself up. With Rest, you get 3 turns. So next turn, this thing either should have 1 more sleep turn or wakes up. At this point, I'm not going to let it do anything. Petal Dance. Woke up, Body Slam, okay. Next turn, this thing will probably rest again. Paralysis. And it's gonna rest up, isn't it? Protect, so it immediately stops my Petal Dance. Now it gets a free turn to rest up, doesn't it? Didn't do it for some reason. Alright. It's Red's last Pokemon. Venusaur. This is why I said Mega Evolution didn't matter. He's got his own Venusaur. This is his Mega. So, if you all are curious, the canonical Pokemon that the main character chooses is Venusaur. The character chooses Venusaur, Blue chooses Charizard to have the type advantage, and Green gets Squirtle. Comes down to Marowak. I'm scared of how this will be. Flare Blitz. Leech Seed. Don't care. Maybe I do care, but... Come on. Alright. Come on. Come on, Marowak. Ugh. We lost. Red seemed to enjoy the battle. You can rebattle him, and I'm going to do it again. Although I will cut until I beat him, so see you guys then. Alright, I'm back. And I think I got a good chance this time. Flare Blitz. It took me a few tries to get back to this point, but man, his team did some weird stuff this time, and hopefully we can do it. Sludge Bomb. Alright. Poison. That I may have celebrated too soon, unless he Leech Seeds. But he has no reason to Leech Seed. He has every reason. Never mind. I thought I had this. See when we get back to him. Alright, I'm back. And by the way, this battle went extremely in my favor. This time. Volga had so many misses from attacks not hitting him. Like, Volga, like, single-handedly. No, not single-handedly. Volga and Dozer really put in the work for this battle. Like, I gotta give it to those two. Those two really helped this battle so much. Amnesia. Raise your special defense. Like, without those two, this fight would have not gone the way it would have. So I salute them. They were the MVPs of this fight. It was the Arcanine that you saw, which was giving me the most trouble because it kept roaring. Wolfsbane, you did good. Yeah, because of Volga and Dozer's, like, dodges from the opponent, we basically got this fight. If you're curious, some battles, it just comes down to luck. That is how some battles go in Pokemon. I don't get it, but sometimes the luck's go on your side, and you're victorious. Down goes red. Dot, 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 dot. Red seems a little surprised. You have earned the title of Battle Master. Dot, 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 dot. Red went on his way. With that, we've proven we're the strongest to Red. And why don't we prove that to the rest of the region too? Next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It's the finale. And we make sure people know who the rightful champion is. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.